Good evening, everybody.
And welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Art, aka Artakush, and here's Renzo. We're part of the K64 group, and we're so happy to be here today for the very first K64 blockchain game Expo ever.
Yeah. It's been a difficult road. Well, you've seen the games. We are really happy to show you even more, show you where our company is going, and actually tell you who are we.
Yes, so for a bigger round of applause, we want to present our CEO and CCO, Sam Narain and Max Theyse.
How you doing? What's up?
Welcome.
Wow. So, K64. Hey, I'm Sam.
I'm Max.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay, awesome. It's been really hot today, and but this place looks fucking beautiful. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. So anyway, K64 Next Level Gaming. You have the clicker, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to stand here?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's switch.
All right.
Okay. Let's talk.
All right. Well, I'm Max Theyse. I'm the creative director of Komodore64, and Sam is the.
I'm the director, CEO of Komodore64.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it. Okay, let's go. Wrap it. Yeah. So let's talk about how we started this thing. I think the whole story started with you.
Yeah. So basically, you probably heard the presentations from Bart and Bart from Blockbar. I got into crypto like I don't know, a year and a half ago, and I stumbled upon the Blockbar, I think, a year ago, a little bit more. And then, we just got along. I wanted to create better products for Komodo. And then we just kind of made a decision to start Coin Collect. And, that went pretty well. It's coming out July 18th in the App Store. A little shill. And then I started working on a Dice Bets application for Komodo, like a gambling platform. And that's when I met Sam, also in the Blockbar. And then we just kicked it off, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. So I've been a game developer for more than 15 years. Making games, started my career within entertainment and Lost Boys. Then went over to IDOS, traveled the world, did a lot of things. And I think I got into blockchain about 2 years ago. Kind of started with Ethereum, moved on to Loom. And I was pretty much doing my own thing. And one day I saw this little meetup notification, retro game, blockchain. I was like, woo. So I went to Blockbar and I met this dude, and I asked him like technical question, like, what is this working on? How does this work, right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't answer any question. So I actually had to find out, like, okay, what is this Komodo stuff? Because everyone is excited, but no one can actually give me an answer. And I ended up into the Discord community, started doing some things. And as a game developer, the first thing that I do is not read any manual. And the second thing that I do is start building stuff into a game engine. And that was a bad idea. Because after that, the whole Komodo community kind of exploded, like, who's this guy? And, and then we met again at Blockbar. And I think...
Yeah, we drew up some plans.
No, we didn't.
Well...
No, we didn't.
I mean, an interface. We drew up an interface for an app store.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember.
In the... Fuck you. Yeah.
So what happened after? Ryan McPhillips, the guy that talked before from Pirate Chain, he was like talking to me on Discord, and he said like, "Oh, you should make games with all this stuff, and you're so talented." It's like, and I was like, "Meh," and he started to challenge me to build a game based on Komodore blockchain, and said like, "I can do way better." So I created the first game, and that was Warchain.
Yep.
I think Warchain.
Yep.
And I think that is where K64 kind of started. So Max was working on, I think, Dice Bets?
Dice Bets.
Working on Dice Bets. And I wrapped up a small game, Warchain, a clone of Warcraft. And I think you had a presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah?
With the this
I don't
fucking
know, I was
claim.
drunk. I mean,
Yeah.
I was like...
I know.
So
That's what you do.
yeah, but anyway, we made a meta demo, and we started to talk about the future, how cool it was to integrate games with Komodo, and we were both so excited that we were thinking, hey, maybe we should do something with this. And then afterwards, we were drinking beer. I mean, we were like in a good meeting, talking about philosophy.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. And I think that is where we decided that Max needed an office because I'm not fit for an office, and we called the Hague Tech, and thanks to the Hague Tech, we pretty much grew over like 19 people in total now, worldwide,
Yeah.
which is pretty big, right? Pretty big.
Yep. Should we continue
Yeah,
to the
talk-
roadmap?
No, don't. Maybe let's talk about how we are able to get like a big team like that.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. The funding. Huh?
Okay, so Bart from Marseveen, he's a horrible person because I was like living the anonymous, hey, I'm making money on Bitcoin stuff life, you know, nobody knew me, and he took a picture of me doing that presentation, put me on Twitter, and that got a lot of impressions, and then there came an email and said like, hey, we want to fund you. And I was like, yeah, I don't actually really need funding, but they called me over to demonstrate Warchain in Dubai. So in the middle of the week, I flew over to Dubai, and they said like, okay, let's rock and roll, right?
Yeah.
So that's where our journey began with the funding. We have about 79 million euros for this year, and we still have to make a lot of milestones, but it's going to be a lot more because we're moving forward. Our investors are pretty much very confident in our abilities. Still work in progress because K64, we are how old?
March this year. So that's
Yeah,
like
3 months.
3 months. Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. And we're very happy with our team, by the way. Love you.
Yes.
Like.
Yes.
like.
We love our team. They
Yeah.
work so hard.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
We didn't.
No.
We just sat back,
Yeah.
you know, like, move.
Yeah.
Right? So let's talk about roadmap.
Yeah.
Wow. Are we really going to do this? Yeah. Okay,
Well,
yeah. So anyway, timelines.
it's really self-explanatory, I would say.
Yeah, but let's go through it.
All right.
So we covered like where we launched in March, right? So that's done. We talked about the funding. That was indeed finished in May. And we are actually right there. First global expo to be hosted in The Hague, right? So we're halfway there. And we're going to move toward building an SDK for Komodo, for gaming.
Unity.
Unreal. We're going to move to mobile, right?
Yep. Mobile's a big thing. And, well, the biggest thing I would say is the virtual console on our roadmap. Because
Yep.
that's going to have a ton of games in it.
Yeah, a lot of games. And we're hoping to be fully completed out of beta in next year. but we're of course are moving as fast as possible. And with our current velocity, every target that we try to make, we pretty much made it.
Yeah, somehow.
So next month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that covers the roadmap, pretty much.
Yeah, so let's talk about technology.
Oh shit. Okay, so the Komodo Gaming SDK is something that, we are developing. We are going to expand, with a lot of developers to create a new framework based on the Antara, on Komodo's Antara version, or Antara release, right? It's brand new, but we have been working the past 3 months on that technology. This is kind of a good thing, because of course many people think like, oh, blockchain gaming, that's been going on with Ethereum. But the thing is we have the capability to do it, one, faster. Two, we have new technologies. One is proof of gameplay. I think we should handle that on the next one on Virtual Console.
Virtual console, yeah.
Yeah. But the idea is that you build a game that's blockchain powered without actually understanding every little bit of blockchain. Normally, if you would build a game with blockchain, you should be like a crypto master. You must be able to program in a couple of languages. You must be able to integrate a gazillion amount of components, and then you have to get them together, and that is horrible if you're a game developer, because you want to basically focus on the content and the entertainment value. So the Komodo Gaming SDK is just a plugin. You just import it into your favorite engine, which is Unity and Unreal, right? Oh, maybe click back. Yeah. So Unity and Unreal, and we have tested this. This is working. We are going to expand on it, and which means that anyone that has basic experience with Unity or Unreal can actually build a Komodo-powered blockchain game. And that is fantastic, because so far there are only like 3 or 4 vendors that are able to have a successful proof of, they have only NFT exchange, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we're the first ones.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
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 And everyone is very hyped about it, and many people that are technical are asking me on Discord, like, hey, when is this coming out? I hate to say it soon, but the thing is, Antara framework is really new, and proof of gameplay, it is pioneering. And that's one of the reasons why we're building a lot of games. We have to test, and we have to find out what use case will work, and we want to make it as user-friendly as possible. And that just takes a little bit of time. We do believe in open source, and the Komodo Gaming SDK is open source. Will be released as open source. Everyone can contribute to it, but we want to, when we release it, we want to make sure that it is good, that it is workable, because else you are, because you have to integrate it with Unity and Unreal and other engines, that takes a lot of time. And this project is only like 8 weeks in development, but we are seeing good results. All the games that you're seeing, right, are in the background, they're blockchain powered. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
So the virtual console, this is an amazing thing we're going to build. It's like one big gaming platform, everything combined. So you can just play games, invite your friends, have fun, even get some betting on, exchange cryptocurrencies, stream as well. It's like the full package. It's really good. It's going to be very nice.
Yeah. One of the key things why we're building a virtual console, we want a gaming experience to be like you would play a PlayStation game. You don't want to bother with, oh, I have to know this about blockchain, I have to download this, no, right? You want your kid brother to start a virtual console and play a game. You want, when you come home from work and you want to just play a game of Go Fast, you just want to click a couple of buttons and bam, there it is. And this is not really the thing in blockchain gaming.
No, like blockchain in general.
Yeah.
I mean, the interfaces are horrible, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Of course they are.
Yeah, and we're gonna make it not horrible.
Yeah. This,
So yeah. So then we will have. Wait, what? All right.
games.
On to the games.
Yeah.
So right now we have like 8 or 9 games in development, I would say. More?
Yes, we have more actually.
All right, we have more. Well, these are just it's
These are the ones
small
that
amount of
we're
posters.
mostly focusing on at this
Yeah, yeah. So we have Starbase Scorpion, which is like a top-down shooter in which you can co-op and play with your friends and go through levels, clear the starbase of aliens. It's a 4-player game. Then we have Ultra Fighter. Well, that's your little baby, I think. You've been working on it for quite
Actually,
some
the
time.
cool games, right, are mine. Yeah, I think the most violent ones are mine. I think like if you look at Ultra Fighter, Dojo Showdown, Go Fast, that's like, the thrilling stuff, right? And you have the more mellow stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. For example, Bash Champions. It's like it's like a Bash game. Everybody played. What's the name again? Of the
We cannot say that.
we cannot say the name.
We cannot say the
Okay,
name.
somebody said the
We're being
name. I think
recorded, man.
everybody heard.
You can say the word fuck, right?
Yeah, okay,
But you
yeah.
cannot say the name.
Okay. Well, everybody played this very famous game on the Nintendo, and everybody loved it. And we're just gonna make.
Yeah, sure. There goes our funding.
Nah.
Right.
Yeah, so you can play with your friends, do some betting as well, to, make it more exciting.
Well, the reason why that we have these kind of variety of games, that is mostly to show the power of proof of gameplay and proof of effort, NFT exchange. Max is mostly focused on marketplace, where you can exchange items, where you can skin, playing games with your friends and companion games, right?
Yeah.
And I'm more like the competitive type of player. For example, Ultra Fighter is like a massive, massive game. We only have the single player on the arcade hall, but it is actually designed for 100 to 200 players at the same time shooting each other, the high speed. Right? And we can actually do this with blockchain, which is a very impressive thing. But it's a very simple game, but it shows like how fast the Komodore platform is, how fast the transactions are. You cannot build a game like Ultra Fighter on Ethereum. It is impossible. I've tried it, trust me. It is impossible. And when it comes to Dojo Showdown, which is a really high action-packed game, it is not here, but it is actually, it was one of our highest successful, it's our most successful tweet, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 seconds, and it went like, actually I got hit by a car when I was like watching Twitter, how that exploded.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And I
we
was
were all
like,
scared.
Yeah. There went our funding,
Yeah. Exactly.
right?
Yeah. So these are like the games, I would say. It's all about having fun with your friends. It's simple arcade games, but in a new stylish jacket, I would say.
Tokenomics.
Tokenomics.
Should we really talk about this?
I mean, we have a coin. It's called K64.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody should get it.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of things. We really wanted to talk about it today, and but there are some things legal-wise we cannot really say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We shouldn't.
Yeah. But insiders already know, right?
Yeah.
So pretty much it is listed on digital price. We have left the volume, the public volume, as low as possible. I think there's in about 2 million in circulation.
Yeah.
The max supply is about 64 million. We have, but we have been, as a young company, this coin has been only there for about 4 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
Yeah. Not that
something
long.
like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
4 weeks since it's been depowed.
Yes. Depowed?
Depowed.
What does that mean?
Delayed proof of work. So our coin is actually very secure because it's saved in the Bitcoin blockchain as well. So if you want to, attack our chain, you have to go through Bitcoin as well, which is pretty much impossible, I would say.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much
Our
safe.
coin is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. All thanks to Komodo.
Yeah. Well, not just
And
thanks to
chain makers.
Chain makers make it possible.
Of course,
right?
yes.
They helped us like all the way through. Yeah. Yeah. Without them, we would be lost.
Yeah.
Right.
Very much so.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the idea with token? What we are doing with the K64 coin? I think a lot of people are like asking, like, okay, what's the idea about it? And it is three-sided. I think that the first one is circulation. If you want to buy games for a virtual console, you definitely need K64. But you can also use KMD or pretty much, I think, every coin we will allow that is in the Komodo ecosystem family. But KMD, K64, if you want to buy our games or use our games, K64 is the coin that you would probably go for. The second thing is that with Komodo, there's this amazing technology that allows you to combine blockchains. This is called interoperability.
Nice.
Yes,
You
I
practiced
know.
that one, huh?
Yes, I practice it every day. Right. What it means is Komodo allows you to have cross-chains transactions. And using K64 and using this technology, we can actually match K64 with rewards, esports, and all these kind of things. Token assets. It gives you pretty much the ability to have personally owned assets, and we are going to use it mostly for esports, but we cannot really talk about it yet.
Yeah.
We're not allowed. We really want to, but we're not allowed.
Yeah. Legal
Yeah.
shit.
Sucks, doesn't it? Trust me, it sucks even more for us because we really want to talk about it because it's really awesome. What we can say is that we are targeting into Southeast Asia for esports because it's emerging, and we are thinking about we are actually having finished negotiations with some really big parties that are already in game development. They are already publishing games, and they want to use our technology, and they definitely are going to use our tokens with it. Right? I think that's pretty much covering it.
Pretty good.
Big listings coming up. We cannot talk about it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, partners.
Partners.
Yes.
Well, chain makers sitting
Duh.
right there.
Woo!
They're doing a great job for us. Big thanks to Komodo
Absolutely.
for the technology we use. It's our foundation. Red Fox Labs.
Absolutely. Without Red Fox, Red Fox actually helped us. We already put this on Twitter, but without Red Fox, we wouldn't be able to get the funding as we have right now, because Ben Fairbank actually flew all the way here to the Netherlands, aided us, went all the way. He extended his time that he had left to help us to go through this funding part, and it was very stressful for him to work with a guy like me. But Red Fox is super amazing, and we cannot really talk about it right now, but if you have been following the movement that is going on at Red Fox with all the superstars, all the esporters coming in, I think everyone is kind of feeling the word Southeast Asia, K64, Red Fox, yeah, that's pretty much it. Right? Do you have more?
Yeah.
Do you have more?
You're welcome.
Do you have more?
No.
No? That's awesome.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm still standing, so that's good.
I feel so sorry for the girls.
Yep.
They've been standing all
Yeah.
along. How much time are we talking?
I don't know.
What?
20 minutes maybe?
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you girls want to stand for 36 more? No, let's not do that. So anyway, I think we planned. we could talk for 30 minutes, but I think with this weather, the warmth, and the girls working really hard in this heat is so. Yeah, big respect, big respect. UFC, they're in like all black outfits, you know, and it's so warm. So let's not make it longer than necessary. We're gonna go for that area, grab a couple of beers. If you want to talk to us, definitely hit us up. I want to definitely thank our amazing team that worked their asses off. Oh shit, I did it again, fuck. Right? Want to say something more?
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming as well, and for joining us in this journey to next level fucking gaming.
Maybe you should thank Fucker Terminal too.
Oh yes, Fucker Terminal, you've been awesome.
You know the guys that's serving beer, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have one later.
Yeah, cool enough. Okay, let's close
wrap
it down.
up. Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Well,
thanks all for coming.
Yeah, be awesome.
Thank you, Sam, and thank you, Max.
So, thanks everybody for coming.
Yes, thank you a bunch. It was a crazy day for everyone who's working on this
definitely
project,
was.
and we're very excited that we actually pull it off. And with
Yeah.
everyone, every single of you that came here, we still have free gifts that you can grab at the back. And please don't go away straight away, because in about 40 minutes, I think we're gonna have a lucky draw. The little tickets that you have with the numbers, we're gonna pull out some epic giveaways.
Yes, these are not only like merchandise, these are really nice products. So enjoy yourself, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, play some games, and we will see you in 40 minutes.
Woo!
Thank you, everybody.